what's up, everybody? Jason from Straight Edge Knives coming at you with another video. And you know what? I have to get prepared for this video, okay? This video I'm excited about, but I got to get prepared. I got to get in the right state of mind for this. I got to release my inner beast. I'm going to have to release something inside of me that hasn't been out in a long time. I got to release my inner berserker. Berserker skull! Okay, I was a little ridiculous and over the top, but so is this knife, and it's awesome. Guys, check it out. The Midgards-Messer-USA Beserker. Oh, man, this thing is awesome. Full disclosure real quick. Midgard USA sent this to me to check out. They're not giving me this knife for free, as I don't get to keep it, or anything like that. They sent it out to me to check it out, give my honest opinion on it, and I was blown away. This thing is badass. It's a super cool folder. Okay, let's get into it. Crack open the box here. I'll show you what comes in the box. You'll get this little Midgard USA card. It's it says basically thank you for your purchase, and it's got a link to like their website and Instagram and stuff. And then there's like some safety instructions on the back. You get this cool little package that's got the Midgard-Messer logo on there. Inside of this is a condom, so you get a condom in case you need one. You also get this really cool sticker, and then you'll have inside the box you will have this pouch. It's got this cool little Velcro spot in here that you can put a patch on. It doesn't come with a patch, or at least there wasn't one in my box. Maybe it does, and I just I don't know, it's not in there, but you get this cool pouch. It's got Velcro's open. So once you get it open, pull it out. You have this cleaning cloth here. I'm not sure this comes with every knife, but this was in my package, so I'm going to show it to you. So you get that. The knife was wrapped up in that. And then you have the Midgard-Messer-USA Beserker. Check this thing out, man. This thing is a titanium handle, titanium backspacer clip. CPM D2 steel blade. That's just, look at that. Thing is beautiful. This is a big boy knife for big boy fun. Look at that. I wear XL gloves, like mechanics gloves, and look at that. I mean, you got grip for days with this bad boy. It's got this, I like this upswept end on here because you can choke back on it if you need to. Almost like a pistol, almost like a old school flintlock pistol. Kind of cool. Like it. Got a cool angle. What I like about that is if you had to choke back, you could reach out and do some slash cuts with it if you had to. But it's got some cool jimping up here on the spine, so you can ramp your thumb up here, or you can even come over the top with this jimping. You had to, be a little bit more precision cutting. Look at the size of this backspacer all the way through. I mean, the thing is just awesome. So much fun. I mean, it's on ball bearings. I mean, so it's just so smooth. Got this nice hole here, so you could thumb flick it open if you need to. I'm sure if you did a little bit of practicing with it, you might be able to. Oh, did it? Spidey flick it open. Check that out. Kind of cool too is if you have it like in a reverse grip, you can even kind of flick it open like that. Sure, if you practice a little bit more, you can do it on one try instead of like my 2 or 3. But man, look at this thing. This thing is awesome. Let me give you guys some specs on this bad boy. On the website, it's listed in centimeters. I did some conversion, but I'll give you both. Blade length, you're looking at 11.5 centimeters, which equates to 4.5 inches. Overall length is 27 centimeters, which is 10.6 on the conversion. Blade thickness is 5 millimeters. When I tried to do the conversion on that, it didn't seem right, so I might have did it wrong. I'm bad with stuff like that. For weight, you got 274 grams. For being a big knife, this doesn't feel very heavy. It does have some weight, and it's back end weight right here, actually. I feel like if you were to try to balance this out, the balance point is going to be right about, if I don't drop it, balance point's right about here on this little hump. but it feels a little back heavy right here. That's mostly because, you know, you also have the large clip on the back, but it's very, very nice. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, that's ridiculous. Who's going to carry that?" I can tell you, I would. I'd carry this. I've carried the Cold Steel Espada XL and had no issues with it. I could carry this all day too. I am a bigger guy though, so I mean, if you're a 5'6", 100-pound woman, maybe you wouldn't want to carry this. It might pull your yoga pants down. I don't know, but I think anybody can carry this. There is a cool option, and I didn't get it when they sent this to me. They do make a belt sheath for this, or a holster almost. The way it carries, you know, looking at the website, and then when I talked to Midgard-Messer at SHOT Show, essentially when this is folded, it's like a whole, almost like a holster for this that you can carry. You know, you put it in, carry it, and then on your belt, like on outside the waistband, essentially, and you can almost draw this like a, because of this angle of this, it's like almost like you're drawing a gun. It's kind of cool. It was a really cool thing. And those sheaths are all 3D printed, which is, I thought was really cool. Midgard-Messer is doing a lot of cool stuff with 3D printing. They're trying a lot of stuff out. If you haven't checked out my Midgard-Messer video from SHOT Show 2023, go back and check that out. They even have a 3D printed blade. That was really cool. But one of the reasons why this knife came to be is Midgard-Messer-USA is essentially, Midgard-Messer is based out of Germany, and then they have Midgard-Messer-USA. In Germany, the knife laws are really crazy. They got a lot of restrictions, like you're not supposed to be able to open a blade like with one hand like you can like this. So this knife they could not make and sell in Germany because of that. So they created Midgard-Messer-USA, and you're going to be seeing a lot of cool knives like, you know, flippers, one-handed opening knives and stuff like that coming out of Midgard-Messer-USA. That'll be the first link down in the description below. So this is exclusively sold with Midgard-Messer-USA. It is made in China through an OEM company. From what I understand, they are supposed to be, they are looking at bringing some manufacturing of knives to the U.S. Midgard-Messer-USA is. So that'll be cool. That'll be awesome when they do. Rodney Sims, or Mike Sims, designed this blade. He started designing it in his garage. And when he went over to Midgard-Messer in Germany to do some training with Dirk over there, they liked it. And they were like, hey, we want to make this. And I think that's pretty much how Midgard-Messer-USA was born. Could be a little bit wrong on that. Double check my video. Like I said, I did with SHOT Show 2023, Midgard-Messer. Rodney does a really good job of explaining a lot of that stuff. But hey, I'm going to flip the camera angle around here. Give you guys some size comparisons so you know exactly, you know, I can hold this up all day, but when I get some size comparisons, that's when you kind of really get a good idea of what you're looking at. So let's do that. Stand by. We're going to flip it around. All right, guys. Oops, sorry, I had to move my chair back. Thanks for bearing with me on that. Here it is. A little bit closer look at it. Like I said, you can see all this beautiful milling work. This knife is very, very solid, very well made. I mean, it's just beautiful to look at. Look at that clip. Titanium clip, all milled on the top. They didn't even skip on the milling underneath. You can see the milling underneath there. Very, very frame lock. Locks up solid. Look at the blade centering on it. Blade centering is really, really, I mean, it's centered. Man, I love the sound of that. I love that sound, just whack. Look at that. Got great lockup. I mean, that's probably, I'd say that's almost 50%. This bar is almost, I'd say 50% over on there. So I don't know if that's considered good lockup or not, but I don't know. Feels good to me. And the bar moves easily out of the way. I can get to it easily. You know, look at it, it's almost drop shut just from the weight of the blade. Man, look at it. I love that sound. Get these size comparisons in here. Sorry, I'm bumping my little stand here. Start off with something a little small. Got the Kaiser Sierrapa Cormorant. I mean, look at that. I mean, just dwarfs. I mean, the Beserker just dwarfs the Cormorant. I mean, you could almost, I fold the camera on, I can almost, look at that, stick it in the handle. Let's go a little bit more full size here. We got the Civivi Conspirator. Definitely, now we're getting into a little bit better size comparisons. But I mean, even then, the whole knife still fits in there like that. It's crazy. That is ginormous. I love it. I love it. Let's get a look. Got the Civivi Bullmastiff. Now we're starting to get into a little bit more comparable sizes. But I mean, I would say that the Berserker still is a bigger knife. I mean, look at, if you go blade to blade, you're definitely getting way more blade length. A Persian, it's almost like a Persian style upswept blade, which I dig. I love that look. The Kaiser Sheepdog XL. Look at, that's definitely a good comparison right there. And I can tell you, holding these two, they're pretty much almost the same weight. They feel almost the same. And this one may be slightly heavier. The Berserker is slightly heavier, and that weight is more in the back end of the knife to me. I mean, size-wise, I mean, if you have a Sheepdog XL, you kind of definitely gives you a really good idea of what you're looking at size-wise. Cold Steel Espada, the medium Cold Steel Espada. They have a similar handle profile, which is kind of cool. Again, I really like this back sweep because when you're holding it, you can really choke back to give you a little extra reach. If you had to do some whip cuts or something, give you that little extra snapping. But check that out. That's really cool. I love it. Love me some big blades, man. I'm a big blade guy. One of the things I wanted to compare to, though, is just to give you guys an idea. I wanted to show the Berserker up against a couple of fixed blades for size compare. Look at this. This is a Tops Texcrete. Tops Knives Texcrete. Look at that. I mean, this bad boy is essentially, when it's open, it's the same size as a full size fixed blade knife. And look at that. That's just crazy. For another comparison here, we got the K-Bar Becker BK18. Look at that. I mean, geez. Like I said, when you whip out Berserker, you're essentially whipping out a folding fixed blade in my mind. Which is awesome. It's so awesome. Here we go. The Tops Knives Impact. Look at that. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, this knife, the Berserker, it makes me giggle. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun to whip out and just sit there and flick this thing open. And I mean, how could you not love a giant knife? Guys, I know a lot of people are like, it's just ridiculous. There's no way I would carry that. Even if you never carried it, even if you only carried it in your pocket when you went to a barbecue or you're at a buddy's house, poker night at your buddy's house, right? And somebody's got a Modelo and they need to cut up some lines. Hey, who's got a knife? Come on. If you bust out, don't get me wrong, I love this knife. But if you bust out the camera and you're like, I got that line for you, they're going to be like, oh, cool, thanks. You go, whack. I'll cut that line for you. Dude, you're going to have a 20-minute conversation with your buddies. Just everybody oogling and on over this blade. It's a work of art. I don't know how else to say it. I really think it is a work of art. It's all this milling on here, the lines on it. It's just such a cool looking blade. It's so different. And I know knives are tools, guys. I do. And some people are like, that's just ridiculous. But there is always something. You can have your tool knives. You know what I mean? Like I carry this around as a beater, the Conspirator, because it's just, it'll do everything I needed to do. And I'm not worried about it breaking or anything like that. Great knife, but this is funner. It just is. This is just, you can have knives that are just fun. You can have knives that are just, when you pull it out, it just makes you smile. This is one of those knives. And I would highly recommend picking one of these up if you get a chance, just for that. It's just got that cool factor. There's nothing wrong with that. Having a knife that's just cool. But having said that, this knife is solid as shit, guys. I mean, it is. You could you could put some work in with this. You could definitely be out there doing your everyday task cutting needs with it. I have no doubt about that. I mean, look at the thickness on this blade. It's robust. It's going to hold up. You got titanium handles. I mean, you got a solid lockup. I mean, you can do everything you wanted to do with this blade that if you want. Anything you think of, Ivan, barring batoning or anything like that, because you're not going to baton with a folder. Come on, let's be serious. That's what you got your fixed blades for. But guys, this blade's awesome. It's a giant chunk of badass steel. That's all there is to it. And it's okay. I'm going to tell you guys right now, it is okay. No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with owning a blade that just makes you smile. No matter how big or small it is. I mean, I can bust out the Utgard Mini right now, that little tiny guy that I just did a video on, and put it right next to here. And I'm going to tell you, that blade is awesome too. And such a cool blade as well. That it doesn't matter how small or how big it is. If you like it, if it makes you smile, buy it. Buy it, carry it, use it. Even if you never even carried this and you just kept it in your shelf all day and people come over and you're like, what the hell is that? And you're like, oh, man, that's the Beserker. They bust it out, have, like I said, 20, 30-minute conversation, oogling and on over the beauty of this thing. It's worth it. It's worth every penny. If you like it, buy it. Doesn't matter what blade it is. Buy what you like, guys. That's the beauty of being in the knife community. Everybody has different taste. Everybody has different likes. Some of you may watch this video and see this and go, that's ridiculous. I would never buy that. Some of you may watch this video and be like, I would have never looked at that, but now that I've seen it, hell yeah, I want it. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring you guys blades that are different. I'm trying to bring you guys comparisons, so you can see, maybe give you a better idea of what you might want to carry, might not want to carry. But the beautiful thing about the knife community is super welcoming. Everybody, for the most part, is pretty damn nice. And if you like this knife, go to Midgards-Messer-USA and buy it because they're available. It's a badass blade, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day. Stay safe. Stay sharp. Skol!